Hi there. Let's look at an easy way, a shortcut to remember the left hand of Fires at Midnight in the key of G. So, learn the right hand in another video and then come to this one. Look at the chords video for this, and then this is an easier way to remember the accompaniment of the left hand. Now I'm doing it right now with my right hand so you can see my fingers better through the strings. So again, if we're in the key of G, the G scale is G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G. We're not using an F sharp, except we can use it in one of the last chords, one of the chords of this tune. So your left hand F should be sharped. However, let's return to the chords. If you've watched the chord video, you'll know that the bass chord, the tonic, or the root chord is G, B, D, or G, B, D. It takes in the first 5 tones of the scale, which is G, A, B, C, D. We're only going to use the first tone, third tone, and the fifth tone. Fingers are third on G, second on B, and thumb on D. So an easy way to remember, if you can find that position anywhere, let's say here's on G, and then if I say find the C root chord, or tonic it's also called, or triad, you just find C at the bottom of the strings or bottom of the chord shape with the third finger, C, then you'll know the next tones are E, G, C, E, G, because it's going to be place 1, skip 1, place 1, skip 1, place 1, C, E, G. So all you need to remember then is G, and you've got the position. C, you've got the position. So you don't have to every time laboriously think C, E, G. Oh, here, C, E, G. That was G, B, D. You don't have to think G, B, D or C, E, G. All you have to think and find is G, C, or F, or D. You just know the bottom string, the bottom note is D. So you know the other 2 notes in that chord are the third tone and the fifth tone of the scale. That shape of place 1, skip 1, place 1, skip 1, place 1. So practice those chords with the left hand. That would be G, C, G, D. Watch my right hand. G at the bottom, C at the bottom, G at the bottom of the chord, D at the bottom of the chord. Now if we're going to play an E minor chord, just think E at the bottom of the chord, C at the bottom, D, and G. So your left hand then, as we're playing Fires at Midnight, your left hand will come in. Just think G, C, G. If you just find the G with the third finger, the other 2 fingers can fall into place on the other 2 tones of that chord. So G, B, D. Now C, G, D. Think E. Think C. Think D. Think G. It makes it an easier way to move around with the chords for the left hand accompaniment. So play along with me, play the left hand to practice. And remember to practice, only practice small chunks at a time, not the tune from beginning to end and then go to the beginning again. So the left hand, after the right hand pickup notes are G, C, G, D. So you would stop there and practice that 5 to 10 times. G, C, G, D. Stop and practice that again. Ready for G. Find C and the chord. G, D. So here I might mention, when you're playing the left hand G chord, C, when you play that next G chord, your right hand melody is on that D, which would have been the top tone of that left hand chord. So at that spot, only play G and B with the left hand. G and B while the right hand plays the D. Then left hand D, D chord. So I will play this with the left hand and you play along with me with the left hand only, and then you can join in both hands when you get this down. Ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. C, D, G and B. D, E, C, D, G. So let's do that again because I didn't say the correct notes at that one time. 1, 2, and 3, and G, C, G and B, D. Ready for E. Now C, D, G. Second part, we go up to C in the left hand, then G, C, and D, C, G. And here we're only going to play an A, then the D chord. G, C, G, D, E, C, D, G. So that's a shortcut. It's an easy way to get around with the left hand using just the triad or 3-note chord with the tonic or the root named string at the bottom.